Hello, this is Mike MacGyver. I'm down here at MacGyver's Tire and Wheel. Did some wheel swaps today and a little bit of customizing, not a whole lot. But anyway, up first there, you see that wheel? Yeah, that wheel there we took off of this car, and reason it's only one wheel is because the back wheel on it was all right. I mean, it was it was the kind of wheel we like, so we didn't have to do nothing but just change the front wheel. And here is the car. It be a Pro Stock Thunderbird. That was zoomed in a little bit too much, wasn't I? But yeah, I like it. Oh, well, I take it back. I changed all the wheels on this car. But the only reason there's one set up there is because whenever I put the wheels back on the other car, I only used the rear wheels. So that's why these front ones are still out here, laying in the yard. But yeah, I like this car much better with these chrome wheels on it, no doubt. So anyway, that's that. I got a lot to show, so we're going to move on. All right, the car I stowed the wheels off of, I put the rear wheels from the red one back on this one, and I dug in my jar of wheels and found a matching wheels to put back on it. I didn't have to do nothing to it but put them on. They was perfect size, perfect axle length, because they came off an old 52 Chevy truck, them white ones did, the front ones. So it looks pretty good. We're going to keep this one, and we'll have us a variation of the blue one. And also, yeah. And then when we get another one of these, I'll just change the front wheels on it and put white ones to match on it, and I'll have a variation of that one. So anyway, done on that. And up next, all I did was done a base and wheel swap on this next one and a windshield swap. Been wanting to do this, and I've been busy all year and had other things I was doing. So finally I got to this today. So don't that look much better? Yeah, old white's washing out my camera screen a little bit. It had an orange windshield in it. Y'all see it in just a minute. But yeah, I think this van looks much better with the clear or tinted glass in it. And I like chrome wheels better than the gray ones that was on it. So that's that. That is my keeper there. I'm keeping that van. And the van I robbed the window out of and the wheels and base was this one. And I'm gonna keep it too because I'm thinking about maybe trying to fix my 4-wheel drive when I built that got messed up, but the paint job got messed up on. So I might take this body and fit all the rest of that 4-wheel drive stuff onto it, maybe, if it'll work. I'm just gonna have to look at it and see. So if it does, I will. If it don't, I'll start over and build a new one. So anyway, that's that. And you see these wheels? You reckon what those are? That's right. Them's old ugly looking Masto wheels. Gary sent me a couple of Broncos, and I just had to swap the wheels out on them. So anyway, here's the first one. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to slide these back so I don't run over them. Might get a flat. But anyway, I'm at the right place if I do. But now here's the one I did, the green one. A friend of mine has a real one just like this that he's going to restore. Right now he's got it all took apart. He had the frame cleaned and painted, and he's having the differentials rebuilt and ready, getting them all ready, and he's going to get a motor built. He's got the motor, he just got to get it built probably. But he's got a lot to do to it. But anyway, got this done. Yes, indeed. She rolls fine. Uh-oh, that front wheel ain't rolling, is it? I'll have to bend the axle a little bit. Let me see if I can do that right now. Bend the axle down just a hair. Let's see if that took care of it. Well, it still ain't rolling perfect, but that's because it's a stiff suspension and it don't have no play in it to, for the all four to set. But I bent the left front down just a little bit, upward rather. It's still got just a slight bit of not roll, but it ain't gonna be played with. It's gonna be on a shelf to look at, so it really don't matter, I guess. But I do like them to, all four to roll. I seeing, I think I got it now. I think it's pretty good enough. And I got the old blue one out and set it up in front of it when I was working on it, so we could get the height the same. And as you can see, the green one wound up just a little bit high. Let me see something here. It might just be in the dang JB weld interfering, but it's close enough to be all right, no doubt. But I had to JB weld the axles into the frame. That's the reason that it's stiff and the wheels ain't quite wanting to all four settle on everything. And it looks like I might have rubbed a little bit of the chrome off the wheel, but thank God I got me a new chroming pen. But I got them fixed. That's that one. Got the green one done. And the other set of Maisto wheels is from this other Bronco that he sent me. Got it done. I didn't have to cut the slots. Yeah, I forgot. I cut the slots on this one over here. That's the reason I had to JB weld the axles, because I had to give it a lift. Lift it up. So I cut the slots in the plastic base deeper. That brings the truck up. So, but the only way I could make it stay was to JB weld the axles in this place. So that's good. But I didn't have to do that to this one. This had plenty of tire clearance. And so it's all good. I cut the spare tire off, but I scratched the paint. But it ain't no big deal, because when I had to get a spare tire on it, it'll be covered up good enough. So anyway, that's that. And that's all the those Hot Wheels. That's all of that. But anyway, Gary, I got Bigfoot deboned. Yeah. Let me see something here. I'm just gonna I know I was fixing to move the camera, move the adjustment, but all I got to do is zoom back this way, I think. And there it is. There's the wheels from it, Gary. I took the truck off, and right there, that's the driver's seat in this machine. So that means the truck don't have no interior, like a Maisto. But we're gonna move that out the way. And here's the truck, but it's got an interior in it now because I put one in it. There's the truck. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit, move the truck back here. So yeah, that's it, Gary. Got her done. It's got an interior in it, and that interior is a Mercedes interior. Yeah. It came from one of them Mercedes that I made the limo out of. It only needed one steering wheel and one set of front seats, and it was three cars. So I had an extra set of front seats times two, and a steering wheel. There's a steering wheel in there, but it don't look like much. It got a dash, but yeah, got her done. Put some M2 wheels on it, and they the super wides. And up front, I didn't have to put any stem spacers because I had to make my own base, so I just made the base wide enough I wouldn't need stem spacers. And the bottom there, well, I was trying to point at it at the screen. You wasn't going to see that. From right here all the way to right back here, one long piece of an M2 plate. Then I cut another piece and laid it in there, and another piece, laid it in there. And then once I JB welded it on, then I cut 2 more small pieces, put them in there, laid the axle and wheels in between that small piece, those 2 small pieces, JB welded them on. I done the same up front, put 2 small pieces of plastic in there and the axle in between them. JB welded them on, and then once all that's set up, I JB welded these plates on the top over the axles, and that's good to go. I didn't paint it because I wanted y'all to kind of see the parts and explain how I assembled it. Now, the reason I had to put that first piece over the top of the longest piece is because the tires was rubbing the fender, so I had to had to pick it up, so I had to build it up once I got the long piece in. So that the interior inside sitting on this long piece of M2. And I think the interior turned out pretty good. Check them seats out. It's got a little spot on the seat there that when I was putting it together, and maybe JB Weld got touched on it. But there's the seats in it, Mercedes seats. And they're not cut and put in individually. That's one chunk. All I had to do was trim out both sides of the outside of the body. I mean, the interior. I kept cutting on it until it fit up in the hole. So, yeah. Oh, and it's got the super wides on the back. Treaded tires, not slicks. And I put a bed cover on it. Check out my custom bed cover. Y'all see that? Pretty cool, ain't it? Yeah, I made that piece. JB welded it in. So yeah, that's the old Ford truck. It ain't a monster truck no more, Gary. It's just a plain old. But anyway, speaking of monster trucks, I got one I'm working on, and it's gonna go to somebody. I have no idea who yet, but one of those green lights that I took apart, I was trying to find something to put on it, was going to send it on. And I was digging through my junk pile, and I found this, and I had to cut the fenders. I actually cut the fenders more than I really wanted to because, it just the way it wound up. I was using a dang grinder. I wish I'd had me a Dremel. I could have took out what I wanted and not really totaled out the fenders. But I got to zoom back out now. Just let me see which way I got to go to zoom out. This way. And here's what I made. And that's just a old custom homemade thing there, And don't let MacGyver see it. It's got Firestone tires on it. He'd have a fit. But no, anyway, it's just a joke. Because we deal with Goodyear tires around here. But anyway, this is the 1940 Batmobile, and it's a larger scale. And I had robbed the wheels off of it way back here and put them on another truck. Y'all probably remember it too. But anyway, I wish I could have had a Dremel and just kind of cut out and left part of the fender. I cut too much of the fender away. Dang it. And I hadn't painted where I cut the fenders out yet. I was thinking about painting that red. Oh, I was thinking about painting the fenders red, but I don't know. I might just slap some black on it and send it on. But anyhow, that's about it. No doubt. And anyhow, I guess I'm going to get on out of here. That was all the custom work I did. And, one more thing. Here's what I robbed the wheels off of for the Broncos. Was those. Yeah. A yellow one and a red one. But anyway, I'm going to get on out of here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope you like my content. And don't forget to leave a like. Leave a comment. I read them all. I might not get to them right away, but I'll read them when I can. And until next time, this is Mike MacGyver, and I'm gone.